What is earnest money? Hi, I'm Mary Schumann. I'm a realtor in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and every week I do videos talking about all things real estate and living in the Twin Cities. Today I'm going to tell you what earnest money is and why it's important to your offer. If you've never bought a house before, you might be really surprised when you find a house that you really like, you want to put an offer on it, and your agent says you need to cough up something called earnest money just to put an offer in. So what the heck is earnest money? No, it's got nothing to do with that guy. Earnest money is a home buyer's good faith deposit on the home they wish to purchase. In Minnesota, the earnest money is usually about 1% of the purchase price of the home. That means that on an average home price of $250,000, you should be prepared to give $2,500 with your offer. Shows you're a serious buyer and that you're prepared to make good on your offer. Other states have different percentages that are the norm. It can range from 5 to 10% of the sale price. Sometimes you give $1,000 with your offer and then the remainder when the contract is signed by both parties and you've come to an agreement. So wait, I'm giving the seller a bunch of money and I might not even get the house. That's nuts. Right, that would be nuts, but you're actually just giving it to the seller's broker to hold in a trust account. And that money is considered part of your down payment when you get to the closing table. So why is earnest money important? Beyond showing that you're actually serious about buying the property, earnest money can be helpful if you have to win in a competitive bidding situation. Agents often call for highest and best offers on a particular date and time, and then compile a document that compares the terms and conditions of the bids. An amount that's higher than normal gives confidence to the seller that the sale will go through and they can feel good about taking their property off the market and not showing it to anyone else. So do you have trust issues about putting money down on something that you may not actually get to purchase? Me too. So you'll be happy to know that as a buyer, if your agent has properly written the purchase agreement, that the seller will refund your earnest money in the event that contingencies aren't met. This could mean that the house doesn't pass the inspection during the inspection period, or it could mean that you made the purchase contingent on getting financing and the financing didn't come through. Since the money is held in trust by the broker and not the seller, you shouldn't worry. In the event that there's a dispute between you and the seller as to whether the earnest money should be refunded to you, the broker will usually just hold on to the money until that dispute's resolved, and your real estate attorney can help you with this. Just remember that no one wants to be in this position, and the broker's going to do everything in their power to make sure that we avoid this. I hope this helps you understand what earnest money is and what it's used for, and whether or not you'll use it as a down payment or actually get it refunded to you. If you like this video, hit subscribe and then hit the little bell right next to it so you'll be alerted every time I post a new video. You can also find me on Facebook, or you can hit that contact me button up there and let me know that you want to receive my free buyer's guide and I'll send that out to you. Thanks for watching.